right, I got a new package in the mail from HeroTecx. This is my B-Wing Bomber chest piece and straps, or whatever you call it. I'm looking forward to this because this is for my new either 9 Nun or 10 Nun costume. We'll get into that later. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I bought it way back, I think in September, and it just came here now, and it's like December 15th, 16th. A little longer than it should have taken. Not because of the shipping, but I guess there was something going on at HeroTecx, which is in Austria. So, but here it is. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Here we go. Look at that. So this is the vest, the fabric vest. Oh, there's that piece there. It's looking really good. Now when I take a moment, I'm going to compare it to the original design, but here it is on the fabric. Let's just take it out and set it up. So a whole bunch of pieces going on to this. This is really interesting. It's kind of neat looking at these little greeblies. We'll take a closer look at it in a second here. So here's the hose that hangs down from the chest piece. It comes with a lot of straps, as you know, which is part of the harness. This is a soft piece. I thought it was hard, but I guess it's soft. It'll fit comfortable and nice. And as you can see, this looks like a 3D printed piece here with little greeblies in different spots here. Interesting. So let's take a closer look at this. Right here, I see some computer parts that's really unique. I mean, some are recognized, some that look recognizable, but I couldn't place it where it comes from. This is 3D printed here. I think this is 3D printed as well. This looks like an actual piece that's just kind of sewn on there. Now, as I said, this is all 3D printed here with bits and pieces that are kind of glued on by the looks of it. Really interesting. The B-Wing Bomber chest piece is very different from an X-Wing or Vader or TIE Pilot or anything like that. Got some screws in there. The vest here, obviously it's a fabric. Let's look at the back here and examine the back. A bit of a loose thread, no worries. Velcro here. I like HeroTecx stuff. They do really good work, and I thought I'd stick with HeroTecx since they've got my other stuff from the 9 Nun, and I want to stick with them. But it took a long time for this to be sent out to me. I think a little longer than it should have, which I'm a little disappointed in, to be honest with you guys. But the quality, but focusing on the quality of it, I'm really liking it. It looks really good. The color, the design. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison because my initial look, I'm liking it. Really liking it. Got to put it on still. But I want to do a side-by-side comparison, make sure that this looks like the one that they offered online and looks like the one that I saw in the movie, which looked like the one that he offered online. So let's compare and see how it goes. All right, so here's what it looks like without the jumpsuit yet, but just to give you an idea about size, I think it fits pretty well. I think with the jumpsuit it's going to fit a little more snug, and that's a positive in this case. But so far so good. I got a lot of hoses hanging. I got a lot of hoses and harnesses hanging here. I got to still figure out how this whole works. But it should be pretty straightforward. Here's a close-up look at it. Not bad. I'm liking this. How you put it on, there is Velcro in the back here. It's not really strong Velcro, to be honest with you. It's kind of weak. I'm just gonna, I barely pulled that. So I'm wondering if I can probably replace the Velcro with a much stronger Velcro. And then the clips up here, but the clips are just for that. That's all the clips are for. It just keeps it from falling out. It does jingle a little bit. I don't know if that's normal. Maybe I can figure out a way to keep that from jangling, from swaying back and forth. Maybe I can Velcro that a little more. All right, we're going to fast forward quite a few days now. It's actually January when I'm filming this little section here. And I want to give you an update on some things that I learned and did with this box. Couple things first of all. Let's talk about the Velcro and why it was so loose. The reason it was so loose is because they sewed 2 hook Velcros onto each other. I had to rip the hook Velcro off the strap and replace it with loop Velcro. And I did it for both straps, but for some reason they sewed 2 hook Velcros onto each other. That's why it wasn't sticking. So a bit of a mistake there. I also attached a hose, as you can see, I've glued it on here and attached it to the back just to make it look more like the actual box in the movie. Quick, easy fix with a microphone wire here. One thing that you didn't notice in the video that I didn't talk about was the smell. There was a very, very strong cigarette smell coming from this box. At first I thought it was the fabric here, but after airing it for a few hours outside, I discovered it was the hose that was stinking the thing up. Very strong, pungent cigarette smell. It's been a month now since I've looked at this, and the smell is still slightly there. Not as bad as it was, but it did stink up the house, and a little frustrating, to be honest with you. I did contact HeroTecx after taking the original video and asking about the Velcro and asking about the smell and asking about the delay. They didn't really have an answer for the Velcro. They did say that the fabric was stored in a warehouse and they'll probably change the location or fix the problem. I was a little frustrated by the time it took for this box to get to here in Vancouver. They did say it would take 6 to 8 weeks, but this thing was late by about a month, maybe close to a month and a half. So a little frustrated with the customer service because it did take them a couple days to get back to me whenever I asked them a question. But eventually, hopefully, things get better in the long run. I do enjoy HeroTecx work. I'm just a little frustrated with the fine details of things. And hopefully for HeroTecx, they do improve on that because it did cost me a lot of money from here in Vancouver. And I might start looking more local when finding something like this. So to rate the overall experience, I would give it about a 7 out of 10. The box looks great, it looks accurate. I'm really proud of the box and it does look good on the 99 costume, which I put together earlier. Bit disappointed with the small details of like smell, Velcro, and the customer service. I do recommend it more for European customers than people in North America just because of the communication delay and the price. You're probably going to find a lot of people here in North America or America itself that will make these boxes, but it is good quality and I'm happy with the material and the way it's made. So there you go. A link will be below for HeroTecx to take a look at it yourself and see if that's something you want to purchase. But next video, I'm going to put this together and make my 10 nun costume and get it ready for approval. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be one of the 3 costumes that will hopefully be approved for 2024. Thanks for watching. Give a like, give a subscribe. Let me know what you think of this product, and we'll see you on the next video. Remember, armor and boxes are built on hope. Bye.